Good morning, folks. We'll be starting in just 1 second. Okay. All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Let me just turn the lights on. It'll just take 1 second. Hold on. All right. Let's go in here. All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Let's say hello to everybody. Sorry, I had a little late start today. I hope you guys could hear me and see me okay. All right. Let's see. Let's say good morning to everybody. Where are my manners? Uh, you guys should be able to see my screen now. Am I sharing my screen? Okay, there we go. We're in business now. Good morning. We got Lloyd here. We got Robert. We got Bernie the Bear. We got Frank, Greg, RB X10, Steve, George. We got little George. We got Javad, Martin. Good morning, Martin. Brian Frags Jr. is in the house. Flying Ronan is here. Eduardo's here. Sherman is here. Steve, Mr. Koopa, Doug, Mind. We got Walter, Wayne, David, Bill, Hefe, Seth, Chidori, Sin, Minnesota Matt is in the house. Ivan, Don, Ray, Dave, Stan, Mary, Dr. Luke, Wade, Hopium, Wesley, Richard, Rock, Scott, Charlie. Good morning, Charlie Clyde. Anu Kumar, good morning to you. Ernest, Jason, good morning. Charlie, Duzzy, Claudette. Good morning, Carla. Karen, the shark. Ooh, you were on fire yesterday. Mr. Jones is here. Sandy, good morning. Next $1 million, Sandy, good morning. Harold, good morning. Steve, Forrest, Jesse, good morning. Don, good morning. Steve, Scotty, Mark, Shamens, Goose is here. Good morning, Gustavo. Good to see you. Always good to see you here. We got Chris, we got Robert, we got Bob. Good morning, Bob, and thank you so much for being such a great actuary. Cheese Grade Traders here. Ralph is here, James is here, Robert is here, Bobby's here, Mr. Costa Blanca, 73 degrees, showing off. I love it. I love it. It's going to be like 68 here today. Yesterday was the first day I turned on the air conditioner this year, actually, in my car. Lori's here. We got Bew. We got good morning, Bew. We got Rock. We got Becky, Ray, Patrick, Francis, Kai, Johnny, Jean, Diamond, Jen, Henry, Sapster, Jeff, Valen, Whitco, Brian, Steve, Paul, David, High Grounder, Duzzy, Randy, Mr. Al, Greg, Jody, Ronnie, Mark, Hopiumatic, Anne. Good morning, Anne. Marie, William. Good morning, William. Julio. We got Hawkeye. We got Penny. Good morning, Penny. Dante. We got a lot of people here. Good morning. Good morning, folks. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope everybody's doing great today. Hope everybody's having a nice day. Eagle Beagle is here. Good morning, Eagle Beagle. So, first things first, since we've got 329 people here, first things first, as you guys are coming in here right now, please, please, please make sure you're not on auto. You see how I'm. Good morning, Mr. Beef. Don, good morning. Tinny is here, Sassy Trainer. Folks, don't settle for auto. Go to 1080p. And yes, I got a haircut yesterday. I needed a haircut. So good morning, Elaine. Good morning, Richard, Sassy Trainer. Good morning, everybody. So please, please, please make sure you're watching at 1080p and give us one thumbs up down here. And if you guys are enjoying this show. And I do appreciate it. Good morning. I want to go fast. Good morning, Yuri, Elaine. Good morning, everybody. Let me give you guys some links real quick. Real quick. Here is the link to the VIP room. Here's the link for that. Thank you, Bob. This link will get you into my VIP room where at noon today, let me tell you what my agenda is. Yesterday, folks said, Roger, you had like a master class yesterday. Well, guess what? You guys were so happy, and we got such good feedback that I'm going to do a different master class today in the VIP room. I'm going to do the following. What is seasonality in stocks? Why is it not limited to commodities? And you really should see this. It's going to be pretty eye-opening. The basic examples of seasonality, how we trade seasonality, the long-term trend, short-term trend for seasonality, how I use indicators like the ADX filter, how I use the modified RSI, how I use confirmation filters. And I think you guys are going to absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. I think you guys are going to get a lot of value out of it, okay? So I do think you guys are going to get a lot of value out of it. So please, please, please do not miss out on that, okay? It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Okay. Again, here's the link for that. And here's the link for Telegram channel where I'm about to start posting. All right. I'm about to start posting things on the Telegram channel. And here's Customer Service Live, the Cam and Gustavo show. I'm not 100% sure what they have on schedule, on docket for today, but I'm sure they'll let us know. Good morning, Leo. Good morning, Kurt. Good morning, Joe. Good morning, Lori. Link if we're already on YouTube. You don't need a link if you're on YouTube, but we turn it off at 1:00 and then we continue our class. So it's and the quality's better on in the Zoom as well. But you could use YouTube if you really wanted to. The class was great. Thank you, Eduardo. I appreciate it. Sergey, good morning. Manny, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. All right. And here's my email address. Roger, we're about to get started at rogerscott.com. Harry, good morning. I just usually give about 10 minutes for people to show up. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. And I hope you guys are doing fantastic. All right. I really do. Dave Johnson, good morning. Kirk, good morning. Yeah, my cold is getting a little bit better. It's just in my nose now. I'm actually going to the gym today, so I'm not that bad. All right, let's look at market action. Thank you, Bob. Let's start. So the market's looking really nice this morning. It's looking really, really good this morning. I like this. The Dow's still a little bit random, but the Nasdaq is looking pretty good here. Overall, I'm not upset about any of this. I like what I'm seeing here. Hey, Kevin, good morning. Good morning, Kevin. Mike, good morning. Dave, good morning to you guys. Good morning. Happy, what is it? Thursday. Wow, it's Friday Eve. It's Friday Eve. All right. As far as Fed data, we got jobless claims coming out and existing home sales, okay? We also have a 30-year bond auction today at 1 p.m. Please make a note of this. This can cause the market to it doesn't really cause that much directional movement, but it can cause a little volatility. So be careful if you're like scalping S&P at 1:00, or if you're scalping stocks, be careful. Be careful. We also have 20-year bond announcement today. So we may have some volatility. The big report is going to be the jobless claim. If you remember last time, it was at 231. For the last several years, almost a decade, this number has been between 200 and 240,000. Anytime it gets to 270, 260, it goes back. I'm not expecting anything crazy today. This consensus is very much in line. 215 sounds about right. I wouldn't be really raising my eyebrows unless the number's above 275 for more than 2 weeks, which it hasn't been. Okay. Yes, markets are closed on Monday. We actually have a 3-day weekend. I can't believe it, but we do. We have a 3-day weekend. As far as earnings are concerned, folks, please, this is important. This morning, we got some stocks coming out, like Humit Aerospace, Brookfield. Tonight, we've got Coinbase. We've got Applied Materials. Folks, this is a big daddy right here. This is a big daddy right here. Yes, this is a big daddy. It has a lot of market cap. We've got Expedia. We've got A&T. We've got Pinterest. We've got a lot of goodies today. And then a few tomorrow before the opening bell. And you can see right here what's coming out. We're also digesting Cisco earnings, which we'll talk about in a bit. We got Shopify, McDonald's. We'll talk about all of this from yesterday in a bit when we get into catalysts. But today's catalysts are going to be really important. Looking at the bond market's not really moving too far away from here. We're holding the 200-day, and we're supporting the 200-day, which really, I mean, we're just kind of sitting here. We're not really doing anything, but I like this. I'd much rather us be here than be in this downtrend. Effectively, we have broken this downtrend, but we're not out of the woods just yet. We need to get above here. And today, if the numbers is solid, we may get up there. Okay. So just FYI, something we need to keep an eye on that. Gold market. What's the gold market doing? We still haven't broken this area. We still have not broken this area. We need to get above this area. And by the way, the longer it takes to get up to 60%, which is right on this side of the fence, the harder it will take and the less probability it will have to get there. Because remember the V bounce thing, if it wants to bounce, it has a V type of bounce. If not, it consolidates and then comes down here. If you don't know what I'm talking about, think about Amazon and Bitcoin for the last 3 days, as you will see shortly. And again, I'm not trying to tell you what's going to happen. I'm just telling you based on probabilities. See how we came right here to the about 60th percentile, right here. We bounced off, and then this is not great. Let me just take a quick look at silver. I know a lot of you guys are trading silver, so. Silver, same thing. We're just consolidating in this area. We're consolidating between this bar and the 50 days. So there's really nothing there. And again, the longer it takes for us to get back up here, and silver needs to get above 92.23. The longer it takes to get into this gap, and I'll trade this gap if we get in here. I will trade this gap. But the longer it takes to get into this gap, the less odds that we will get into this gap. Okay? And again, I'm not trying to poop on your parade or anything like that. By the way, the stock market's been coming off the last 40 minutes or so. It's been actually coming off. Let's see if chips are coming off. Yep. Although they look beautiful right now. That's an A line right there. It's a beautiful A line right there. I've been telling you the chips look good for the last few days, actually. Thank you, Bob. Thank you. Folks, if you're just coming in here right now, once again, if you're just coming in here right now, please take a moment and make sure you're watching a 1080p, okay? 1080p, and give us one thumbs up if you are enjoying and getting some benefit out of it. Just one time. You can also join our channel around here. I'm logged in, so I don't have it, but you can subscribe to our channel right here, and you'll be notified the minute I'm live. And I highly recommend you do that. Hey, Laura, good morning to you. Good morning. Got a lot of people coming in late today. Look at that. All right. US dollar. US dollar is still bouncing off of this level. But again, see, this is what I was trying to tell you a minute ago with the other assets. The longer we bounce off this level without breaking through, the higher the odds that we're going to come down here. We're just not doing anything. There's no directional bias in the US dollar right now at all whatsoever. Hey, Next Gen. Hey, Russ. Good morning to you. Crude oil. Remember, is this going to be a breakout or is it going to be one of those? It was just wicked out, gave us a nasty slap yesterday. We went up, and we got slapped really, really hard. One second. Okay. And we got slapped really, really hard. And what happens after we got slapped really hard? You could see it right here. We came right back here. So be cautious here. Be cautious. This looks to me like just one big consolidation without any directional bias. It looks like US dollar, looks like the bond market, and it looks like crude oil are all waiting. Commodities seem to be waiting for something to happen right now. Good morning, but BH Badresha. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. I'll just call you BH. How about that? BH for now. You can post your name after good morning and I'll remember your name. Anyways. So right here, we got to be careful right here. We got to be careful right here. Okay. Hey, Manuel, good morning to you. Good morning. Bitcoin, remember what I said the other day. If we can't go up fast, because this is a pretty big breakdown, if buyers don't want to come in, it's going to break down. And this is exactly what I'm talking about with all these other assets like silver. When you see a move like this, you want to see a recovery continue at this pace. This breaks it right here. Okay. And you could see it right here. You could see it on some stocks too. Hey, Jeff, good morning to you. Mr. Scorpion One, good morning. Gregory, good morning to you. Manuel, good morning. All right. China not doing anything. Not doing anything at all. I mean, like, not doing anything. Okay. Hey, Ruth, good morning. A lot of people coming in late today. What's going on? I pronounced it correctly. Oh, good. Bugdresh. Good, good. There you go. I don't want to, I don't want to mispronounce. If I mispronounce your name, folks, I'm too old. I mean, I make mistakes, please don't take it personally. It's not intentional. The last thing I want to do is hurt somebody's feelings or do anything like that. Okay. Um, so the market's looking okay. Okay. Let's look at bonds. Bonds are going straight up. Look at this. Bonds are going straight up, and we got the report in about 11 minutes. Please give me the number since I'm getting it late. Hey, Mr. PF Flyer, good morning to you. Oh, there's Cam. We're going to lead in with AlphaZone Pro and Market Internals on. Whoa, that's nice. Well, because you have such a good session, I'm going to have to give you another. Here's a link for Customer Service Live, folks. Don't miss Cam and Gustavo's show. Good morning, Aaron. Good morning. Culpable, good morning. Good. I'm glad you made money yesterday. You're tired yourself out. You made too much money. I want everybody to have that problem. Was I helpful to you, culpable, in making this money? Let me know. Hey, Arnolfo, good to see you. Paragogosian. Good morning to you, too. Try to make your names easier so I can actually read it, okay? Thank you. All right. Catalysts. Do we have catalysts coming up? Catalysts. Peter, good morning. Do we have catalysts? Does anybody have catalysts? What are our catalysts? What are our catalysts? I'll start this, and you guys can post your. Good for you. Good for you, Michelle. Good for you. Nice. Okay, Minnesota Matt is coming in hot and heavy. He has chips, infotech, Fed, definitely Fed, utilities, healthcare, real estate, Europe. Europe? What happened in Europe? Nah, I don't see anything happening in Europe. Nah, I don't see anything in Europe. And let's see here. Good, 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 good. Europe Fed data. Yeah, I got everything you have except I don't have Europe. I have chips, infotech, industrial, utilities, healthcare, and real estate. Those are good problems to have. Chips, financials. Where did you get the financials from, Walter? I didn't see financials today. Here's John. No, John Tree and Walter. Listen, it has to be in the S&P 500, and it has to be something that came out after the market closed yesterday or this morning. So here are the rules. If it's smaller than the S&P 500, it's not a catalyst, unless it's Fed data. Okay. And two, it has to be something that came out after the market already closed yesterday. The only thing I have is chips, infotech, Fed, real estate, and utilities and healthcare. I don't have Europe. I don't have any of that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not. No, I'm not seeing it. I mean, it's up a little bit, but I'm not. I'm not seeing it. Steve, financial. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Did EQIX already come out? Anyway, all right. Let's continue. We're getting the majority of them. I'll stick with what I've got from record high in Europe according to bar chart. Okay. All right. Let's see. Maybe I missed something. Hold on. Europe is up this morning, hitting record high. Yes, 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 yes. You're right. This is why you guys helped me with the catalyst. Thank you. You're right. You're right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're right. I missed it. You guys are right. I missed it. This is why you guys helped me with the catalyst. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't see it, but now I do. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. All right. So let's continue. I appreciate that. You guys are my little Santa's helpers. Pointing one day I'd like to sit back all day, eat bonbons, and have you guys trade, and I'll just sit there and watch you guys. That's my dream come true. Yeah. Get like Clyde, get a nice belly going and everything. Okay. We're pointing to a higher open. We got jobless claims in 6 minutes. Investors are awaiting the jobless claims reports. The U.S. jobs data yesterday boosted our numbers. Yesterday's data, Wall Street we closed mixed. Software stocks tanked. Software stocks did not do well yesterday. Concerns about AI to disruptive to industries, absolutely. Mattel plunged 24%. Chip stocks climbed. Micron did really well. The non-farm payroll was like 3 times better than expected, although I think it's going to be revised lower. I think it's going to be I think it's going to be, hey, Marlon, good morning to you. I think it's going to be a little bit lower. President Trump said the figures in social media post Wednesday said that U.S. should have the lowest interest rates in the world. Great jobs, far greater than expected. I don't know. Meanwhile, I'm just I'm just reading what he said. Meanwhile, one second. Here. The economy added only 50,000 jobs in December and a meager 584,000 jobs in 2025. That's the worst year for job gains outside of a recession since 2023. And nearly 85% of the job gains happened in April. There was little hiring rest of the year. Unemployment rate was 4.4% in December, up from January. Wages 3.8%, which is above inflation. And these are revised numbers. This is here. This is what we added in 2025. And our president says, great job numbers. Great. Anyways, Kansas City President Schmidt said on Wednesday that the central bank should keep rates somewhat restrictive. I agree with him. He voiced continued concerns about inflation remaining high. I agree with him. Further rate cuts risk allowing high inflation to persist even longer. Exactly. U.S. futures have a 94% chance of nothing happening in March. I told you that when it was 94% a few weeks ago. President Trump tariff policies face their strongest political setback as Republican-led U.S. House passed legislation ending the levies on Canadian imports. Initial jobless claims are coming out in about 3 minutes. Yeah, those numbers are going to be revised. Those numbers are going to be revised, drastically revised. And President Trump knows that, which kind of makes me think, why is he saying this? I mean, if I have this data, he has this data too. So why is he just straight up saying this to folks? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Jobless claims coming out today. Realtors' existing home sales will be released today. Applied Materials, A&T, Airbnb, Coinbase. We're going to be having a lot of these after the close. Alexander's too lazy to update. This number is now close to 14%. I'll give you a new update today. When we do our analysis, Europe is up, hitting a new record high, giving us a little tailwind. Thank you for correcting me today. I appreciate that. I really do. That's important stuff right there. One second, I just got to put my jacket on. Hold on, I'm getting a little cold. I'm still kind of, getting over my cold, so bear with me, please. All right. Good morning, Jack. Smoke and mirrors. All right. Well, anyways, I don't want to get folks. This is not political. I'm just surprised he said that with this data coming out. It just doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, this is from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. This isn't from my butt. Okay. Bond market keeps going up, which is great for us. We got the report coming out in a few minutes. Please let me know what this number is as soon as you guys get it. Yes or no for XFL is financials. Those are financial. XLF, not XFL, XLF. He wants the rates to go down. Turn off your AC. No, it's off. It's off. You guys cracked me up. Let's folks, please, let's focus on this. The only reason why I brought him up is because he's in this report. If he wasn't in here, I wouldn't be bringing him up. This is the cover of bar chart. So you know, Europe is hitting a record high. China slightly higher. Optimism surrounding AI related stocks rallied on Thursday after China said the country should get better aligned. Of course, they are getting better aligned. Japan gave up earlier gains, closed slightly lower due to profit taking. Nobody ever says loss taking. They only say profit taking. After reopening following holidays, the benchmark initially surged for the first time before losing momentum and closing just below the flat line. Software stocks slumped on Thursday, tracking overnight losses in U.S. peers. Overnight software stocks. Okay. And then here's Cisco. Cisco is a catalyst for today. Definitely a catalyst for today. We got Rollins. Equifax. This is very good for credit, by the way. When Equifax does well, it's very good for credit. Fastly and chip stocks. And we talked about that already. He's talking about yesterday's numbers. He is. No, RL Jones. I just bring my jacket up here and I get cold because my heater doesn't work well in this room. That's all. And I don't want to put the heater on the little box here. That's all. Just chills. I still have a cold, you know? All right. Da, 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 da. He lies all the time. All right, folks, I shouldn't have even brought it up. Did the number come out? Did the number come out? Let's see. Bonds are coming off a little bit. Let's see if the number came out. Really, folks, I don't want to get political. Life is too short. Let's not. Yep, and there we are, 227. So we were 232. Now we're 227. This is a nothing burger. Do you remember what I kept telling you? It's always in the low 200,000s. This is low 200,000s. The 4-week moving average is at 219, revised to 20. The prior was 231, revised to 232. Now we're at 227. It's a nothing burger. And there's the bond market is having no reaction. Look, zero. So no reaction whatsoever. Yeah, no reaction whatsoever. No, I don't think PayPal would benefit from Equix. It's a little too much of a stretch. Okay. All right, let's continue. Okay, let's talk about stocks. Again, I'm concerned about momentum levels, but it seems to be staying here pretty good. Meanwhile, S&P's in 66, 67%. Nothing really crazy here. Nothing really crazy to see here. Russell 2000 still looking okay. Small caps are coming off a little bit, but the only one I'm really concerned about is the Nasdaq because I don't want this. Folks, officially, if this number gets to 49%, then we are in a bear market in tech stocks, which wouldn't be great. Okay. Yeah, it's a big nothing, Adam. Exactly. It's a big nothing. Yeah, profit taking. Nobody says Marlin. Nobody says loss taken, right? Nobody ever says loss taken. They always say profit taken. They always say profit taking, which is really weird. Anyways, it's just speech. And by the way, remember I told you guys that I don't expect infotech Infotech is communication services. It's the green one right here. See how it's going down? Remember I told you this year, I don't think Infotech will be, that's communication service, will be the number one sector. Notice industrial is now leading ahead, and this one, energy and industrial are leading ahead of Infotech. That's Infotech right here. And I told you in December, I told you guys in December, oh, bonds are now starting to come up a little bit. Good. I mean, this is a fine report. There's nothing wrong here. Oh, nice. Chip stocks are coming up nicely. Spice coming up. Nice, nice. I like this. I like this. I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing. This is good. This is good. But be careful. Infotech is no longer leading, and it hasn't been leading for about a month now. Okay. All right. Now let's get to stuff that you guys actually need to know for today. Uh, put buyers, put buyers, put buyers. Sellers got a little bit ahead of themselves yesterday. Yes, I'm going to post this for you on Telegram. Here. You should subscribe to Telegram. Put buyers got a bit ahead of themselves last few days, expecting some upside in the broad market as a result. Okay? Now, folks, for anybody who doesn't understand this, this is the total put to call ratio of every stock in the stock market that has options. This compares the number of people opening up put positions to call positions. Generally speaking, retail traders and institutions, they usually make very emotional decisions in the wrongest time. So whenever you see put buyers getting above one or call buyers, that means it's overextended, too much panic. When you see call buyers getting above here, that means buyers are getting a little too greedy for their own good. This is telling us that sellers have been getting a little too taking liberties, and that whenever we go above one, it usually is a sign that we're going to be coming back up. This is bears, this is bulls. So when you see it go up, that means the bears are in control. Usually when bears have too much control, it goes back to the bulls. When bulls have too much control, it goes back to the bears. As you could see, usually it stays in this area. But sometimes it gets away from this area. And when it gets away from this area, like it's getting away right now, what this is telling us is that put buyers were getting a little bit ahead of themselves, yesterday. So this is a sign that markets are ready to bounce back higher. I like that. That's a good sign. Volatility still filling in this triangle. Remember I told you that if it doesn't break this, it's going to fill this in. If it filled this in, that means volatility is going to reduce anyway, because volatility, for this to just kind of fill in this, that means volatility will get lower and lower, but there'll still be a fear level. I want to see this broken. I'm very committed to seeing this broken. I want to see this today. Basically, I want to see it below 17. Okay. Let me post this for you. I might as well, right? Here, let me post this for you. Hopefully this is helping you guys. I want to see it right here. We want volatility to break below 17, or this channel will continue to build higher, which is not great. Okay, I posted this for you. So again, look, folks, here is this channel where I'm posting everything for you right now for free. I'm not charging you a penny for this. Okay. Eduardo, did you hear what I just said a minute ago? I said this is counterintuitive. I said, you know, Eduardo, if you think it should be reversed, you should tell you should send them a letter to the exchange and tell them that. No, this just means put buyers are getting ahead of themselves, and this means call buyers are getting ahead of themselves. I'm just telling you how it is. This is how it works. Hey, Mr. Texas Kirk, good morning to you. Eduardo, I didn't create this. I'm just following the rules. It's called a ratio for a reason. All right. Don't come crying to me, okay? S&P's moving nicely right now. So we got a lot of stuff here. We got a lot of stuff here to unpack. But if we can get past this, the 694 level, we're going to be looking really nice. Really nice. Really nice. Okay, let's continue. So far, so good. I just want to see this break below. SPY. What is the SPY doing? Well, the SPY right now is, what's the high yesterday? The high yesterday is 697. Yeah, we got to get above 697. If we don't get above 697, nothing good will happen. The fact that we're just bouncing off this area right now means nothing. And by the way, these are my levels from yesterday, which I'm hardly going to be updating today. Yeah, give them a call. Don't come tell them to change it. All right. So be careful. We're not out of danger zone just yet. Okay. What about QQQ? QQQ still below the 50-day moving average. We still haven't gotten to the 50-day moving average. I wouldn't be making big. I wouldn't be making big plans till we're at least right here. Mags are not helping us. You see this? This is not good. Let's see what mags are doing right now. See, just because we touched this doesn't mean anything. We've already touched this several times. You can see it right there. And we went above that level too, to 695. So 696. Remember 696? 696. I gave you that level here. If you don't remember here, we need to break above 696. Remember yesterday? We need to break above 696. We need to break above 696. Okay? All right. And I do apologize if I sound a little congested. I'm not doing it on purpose. And again, we're just basic keying off the 8-day here. This isn't looking all that great. Mags are, look on the daily. Look what mags are doing. Couldn't even get to the 15-day and just consolidating here. This to me looks like it wants to come back. Be careful, folks. Be careful. I smell a rat with mags. Okay? I smell a rat. A big, even though my nose is not clear, I smell a rat. And NASDAQ needs to get on this side of the fence. NASDAQ needs to get right here. NASDAQ needs to get above 620. Let me write that for you. Actually, let me draw this for you and send you a note right now. How are we doing on time? Okay. I gotta get out of here pretty soon, but I'm still good on time. Okay, we gotta get here above to this level. Here, let me post this for you. I'm posting this live for you. QQQ needs to get above the 50-day moving average, aka above 620 level. 620 level, or no soup for us. Okay? I'm posting this for you. All right. Yeah, mags need to get above 66, or need to get above here. We got a long ways to go on mags. SMH is looking absolutely delicious. Delicious, delicious. The question is, are we going to take out the all-time high? Remember V bounce recovery? What did I tell you about V recoveries? These are the kind of recoveries you want to see. Look at Bitcoin. See how remember I told you if it doesn't do a V recovery, the odds are it'll just come right back down. Look at SMH. V, a V. See that? That's a V. If you don't see a V, if you see a big dump and you don't see a fast V type of recovery, no soup for you. I didn't say anything about a pullback in SMH. We got good earnings, good numbers so far. I'm not seeing any pullback. I'm seeing it testing all-time highs. Why are mags beaten heavily? Their earnings have not been as good as people want them to be. They've actually been pretty good, but not as good as people want them to be. And RSPs getting way ahead of themselves. Now, this is a red flag for me. This is a big red flag for me right here. This is way too much. Way, way, way too much too soon. Okay. Momentum levels. Let's look. All right. Remember yesterday, So starting this week, let me just take you back. Going back into Monday morning, we had all the speculative sectors here, literally like on the dot. Look, Bitcoin, consumer discretionary, communication, QQQ, technology, biotech, semiconductors, finance. This is classic speculative stuff here. This is what leads the market, okay? On Monday. Let's look at it today. Today, industrial is already up here. Look where technology is, and look where semiconductor is. Look where semiconductor is. So 2 days ago, semiconductors were here and technology was here, right? Look, right here. And look at it today. I love my time back machine. Semiconductors, home builders means interest rates and consumers discretionary. That's good. Industrial and technology. So things are starting to come up, starting to come up. I want to see it really come up. I want to see by middle of next week, I want to see this right here, or at least most of this up here, up here. I want to see this up here and all of this down here. So as of right now, you've got semiconductors, you've got technology, and you've got industrial, but you don't have anything else. You want to see consumer discretionary needs to come up. Biotech needs to come up. Not necessarily biotech. Communication needs to come up. QQQ desperately needs to go from being here to being up somewhere here. We got to get rid of real estate. We got to get rid of utilities. We got to get rid of. I want to see that. If we don't see that, this is going to come right back down. Okay. Okay. What about the number of stocks making 20-day highs and lows? We're at 381. We're getting dangerously close to the 400 level. I think today we may have some 400s. Okay. So if this gets into 430, 440, 450 today, we're going to be overextended to the upside. One thing about it, though, is a lot of the stocks that are being overextended are blue chip stocks. Look at the Dow. Blue chip stocks. So I'm thinking that blue chips will come down a little bit and hopefully QQQ will start coming up here. That's what I want to see. If QQQ can't make it up here, we have a big problem. Okay. Yeah, financials are at the 200-day moving average. This is not good. We need to see financials starting to come up. Okay. So I talked about momentum levels. Let's talk about overnight levels, okay? I know you guys like when I do my overnight levels. And remember, I post everything. Folks, if you're just coming in here right now, we're going to be looking at charts. It's really important that you go ahead and put yourself at 1080p, okay? Marlon, send me an email. I'm not sure I understand what you're saying. Plus, I have a splitting headache right now. Just send me an email, okay? Truthfully, I don't know why I have a nasty headache, and I never get headaches. All right, 1080. Make sure you're watching a 1080 and give us one thumbs up. One thumbs up. Also, subscribe to our channel if you like this. I was told yesterday that we're about to start. My franchise is about to start a massive YouTube campaign to increase the size of my YouTube channel dramatically. So you guys are going to be seeing it in real time. Yeah, give us a thumbs up if you haven't done it, if you guys benefit from this. If this doesn't benefit you, what can I tell you? All right, SPY. Let's look at SPY. Okay, here's our levels from yesterday. Look at the highs. Look at where we're at right now. I'll be honest with you. That's it. That's my change. So this is my change from yesterday. I was here. I'm putting this here. That's my entire change from yesterday. Oh boy. Let's see. Yeah, I want to move that here. And now we'll move this here too. Okay, we'll move that here. There. That's my change from yesterday. I don't have any other changes from yesterday. That's it. All right, let me give it to you. Remember what I say. If the markets are choppy, my levels will work amazingly well. All right, so I'm going to give this to you. I'm posting it on the Telegram channel. SPY levels. All right. Let's see what TLT's doing. Bonds are coming down. Oops. Bonds are coming down. Let's see what, that's the 1 minute though. Let's see, 5 minute. Coming down. Let's see what SPY's doing. Yep, kind of holding on. SMH, holding on. Want to see if we can, let's see what the high here is. 420.60. Now we still haven't taken out the high. Almost taken out the high. Okay. Okay, let's do QQQ. You love my levels, Eduardo? Excellent. You're looking at TC 2000. You can ask me anything you want, Chuck. I'm an open book. Thanks, Dr. Luke. I appreciate it. Dehydration? Oh, I'm drinking. Yeah, I don't know why I have a nasty headache. And I never get headaches, too. That's the funny thing. All right, let's do QQQ. Wow, look at these levels. Look at this. I don't have to make a lot of changes here. Let's delete this one. Delete this one. Delete this one. That's my levels. I'm sticking to them. Very little changes. Very little changes. You could see when the market stays range bound, our levels work tremendously. Tremendously. Very minor adjustments. Very minor adjustments. QQQ levels. Doesn't have to do anything, Mitchell. Hey, Scotty. Very bad headache. Yeah, I got a headache. Wink, wink. Yeah. No, no, I really just have a headache. I'm nothing crazy, just a headache. Okay. I'm just getting over a cold. These things happen. Huh, look, here's our levels from yesterday. They don't look great. Let me put them on here. There. Excuse me. There. That's your soup right there. Let's draw these. I still have time. It's just a headache. I don't have any parasites. Jeez, you guys are parasites. Okay, Russell 2000. Let's do Russell 2000 here. All right. Levels. And let's do the bond market, shall we? Thanks, Bob. Appreciate it. Folks, let's give Bob a big thumbs up. He's a fantastic actuary. He keeps us in the right on the right side of the market all the time. All right, bond market. Wow, look at these. I can't believe how good they are. Let's just make one little adjustment here. Let's bring this down a little bit. Wow. Whew. Market, stay choppy, and then I'll have very little to do every morning. Those are some pretty good levels. Okay, I'm going to stick to these levels. They're great. Okay. TLT bond market levels. Most levels are very little changed from yesterday. Just heads up. Okay. Those are the levels. Yeah, Bob does a great job. And folks, let me give you links. I know a lot of folks are just coming in here right now. Here's the link to the Zoom room for noon, okay? I will be doing a masterclass in trading seasonality and swing trading stocks for seasonality and how to apply options to them and all of that. As a matter of fact, um, let me tell you what my agenda is going to be. What is seasonality in stocks? Why is it not limited to commodities? Basic examples of seasonality, how we trade seasonality, how we identify the long-term and the short-term trend. I'm going to show you two tools. Last couple of days, I showed you how to identify the long and the short-term trend with your eye. Now I'm going to show you how to do it with tools, with technical indicators. We're going to talk about the ADX filter. I'm going to talk about modifying the RSI. I'm going to talk about my quantum indicator, and I'm going to talk about confirmations. We're going to have a very good session, and here's the link at noon. It happens at noon today. There you go, Gregory. That's the ticket. Yeah. All right. So that's the link. Here is my Telegram channel where I keep posting free information that you guys can actually use to make money on. And here is Customer Service Live, where Cam and Gustavo are going to have fun between 10 and 1 o'clock with the Pro Trader Dashboard today. I'm very excited about that. I got to schedule another appearance at Customer Service Live next month or actually end of this month. I got to come up there again. I always enjoy Cam and Gustavo's show. Okay, let me give you guys stocks that I'm looking at for today, and then I'm going to go to work. Actually, do what I get paid to do. I don't want Clyde getting upset at me. Let me give you my shorts, and then I'll give you my longs, okay? These are stocks on my watch list. Path, Netflix. How many times have I given you Netflix to the downside, by the way? And look at what happens every time we come back to the 8-day and 15-day. See that? Did you guys make money on Netflix? High flyers, they're doing good. We just haven't had any trades last couple of days. They're doing okay. They're actually doing okay. We need more trades to get the average going. You got to look at those Harium every quarter. Every quarter. But so far we're doing exactly as planned. And our stops are tighter than you can imagine. Um, nice trend. Nice trend. Netflix. Chewy. Don't tell my dog about this. Don't tell my dog about this. Don't tell my puppies about this. They're going to protest. Chewy. CRM. CRM. As a matter of fact, let me. Okay. So we got CRM. We got Adobe. Still Adobe. We got Reddit. Good, good, good. Oh yeah, weekly cash flow has been killing it. Good, 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 good. Reddit, GTLB. think this is a crypto related stock. Yeah. GTLB. Docu. Ooh, ouch. Docu and Dash. Good. I'm so happy to hear that, Sandy. So happy to hear that. We got to get you got your reputation's going to have to precede you like Karen the Shark. See, we call her the Shark now. Her reputation precedes her. Yeah, look at this breakdown on DoorDash. Not nice. Not nice. Those are my shorts. Let me give you my longs, okay? Um, Coca-Cola. Folks, I'm not screening for earnings, okay? I am not screening for earnings here. SLB and Halliburton, okay? This one and Halliburton. They both look good, and they're both completely related to each other. They both look the same, okay? RF, Regional Financial, looks really good. Look, most financial stocks are in the crapper right now. This one is doing well. That's right. That's right, Minnesota Matt. Software. Thank you, HG. Thank you. RF. We got FCX. This is like the gift that doesn't stop giving. This is what I want. Okay, so let me tell you guys. You see this chart? You see this chart? You see how it's breaking this area? This is what I want to see here on the SPY. See this line? See it's like angled like this, and you see how it's just kind of sitting right there at the top, but it's not breaking through. But you see this stock, right? You where was I just now? RF here. Let me go back to RF. RF. What was the other one? Oh, FCX, not a RF. FCX. But you see how FCX already broke through? That's what we want to see it from the SPY. The SPY is like, okay, so look. FADS says you've been making money in every one of your programs this week. Yay! So happy to hear that. So look. You see this line? This is so imagine the SPY. This is the SPY right now. I want to see this. Okay. You know what? I'm going to send this to you. It's worth it. It's worth sending. Here, I'm going to send this to you right now. We want the SPY to look like this on daily. So far, it looks like this chart 2 days ago. Okay. So this right here is what the SPY looks like right now. I want to see SPY like this. So look. I'm showing it because it's just a perfect example. See that? I want to see it up here. Okay. Okay. MCHP. Microchip is looking great. These are all chip stocks. They're all looking fantastic. My favorite one is Micron right now. But this is my favorite one right now. Richie and I were talking about it yesterday. GLW looking good right now. A little overextended. It's getting a little overextended. It is. It's getting a little overextended. GLW. Texas Instrument is looking good. Yeah, it does, Adam. It does have more room to run. Yeah. Texas Instrument is looking good. ADI is looking good. I told you about this stock a few days ago when it was still up here. Look at it now. A little, maybe for a day trade. WY looks good. Like nice V, nice. It's like a cup and handle kind of thing. I'm not into those, but Johnson and Johnson, Johnson and Johnson, SU. That's a nice look. A little overextended, but a nice look. DAR, DAR. That's a beautiful stock right there. Picar. That's a nice look. Um, I actually bought some yesterday. Okay. All right. Um, Folks, am I going to get out of here on time? Yeah, I'm actually going to get out of here on time. Folks, thank you so much for being here. Please join us in the VIP room today at noon. Here's the link. Thank you for all the nice words. I really appreciate it. We have a very nice crowd here. Even though we get political sometimes, it's okay. Here's the VIP room. Here's the Telegram channel. And most importantly, here is Customer Service Live, the Cam and Gustavo show. You really don't want to miss that. It's a great way to add value, okay? And I'm very appreciative that Cam and Gustavo do that. Thank you so much for being here, folks. I hope this was a good time, a good way to spend the time. Tomorrow's Friday. I'll see you in the VIP room. And remember, we're going to talk about seasonality, and I'm going to show you some really cool tools. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Bye, everybody. Bye. Be careful today. I like what I'm seeing, but there's some red flags. There's some red flags, but overall, I like what I'm seeing. I really want to see NASDAQ get above the 50-day moving average. Okay.